I was happy to be able to try out new stuff, but honestly, I found my lapel. Hello. My lovely sisters, Chelo and Ate Mia, sent me a gift card for Sephora for my birthday. They put treat yourself on the virtual card. So I was able to buy some things that look cute. I'm not aware of like what the beauty trends are or what good brands are popping right now. But I just wanted to share with you what I bought. I'm gonna mix this in with some of my existing stuff. Let's start with, I think I've used this before, but this is Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream, Hydrating and Anti-Aging Concealer. Concealer din pala siya. And then I bought this nude colored beauty blender. Am I doing this right? I have the black version of this, which, like I said, I haven't bought makeup in years, so pretty old. Oh, there it is. So with this thing, it's supposed to blend. Duh. You're supposed to wet it and then use it to blend. You know what would be fun is while you're watching, you can tell me all the things that I'm doing wrong. I mean, constructively, of course. Give me tips. I think this may be a little too dark. This shade is called light, but it's not very light. Okay, I'm not gonna put it under my eyes because I want to try out this other new concealer that I got. Oh, it's not so far from my skin pala. Maybe I'm not as fair as I once was. And that's why I need to use more sunscreen. And this one has SPF 50. I think I'm supposed to be using... Someone's calling me. Hello? 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 I will use the beauty blender. For the longest time, I have not been wetting this. I didn't know. Only until I bought this one and I saw on the website that you are supposed to wet it. And that's what makes it magical. I had no idea. So other times I use a setting spray. Oh gosh. I hope you're not screaming at me. Bakit ganito ako mag-makeup? Sobrang violent ko sa self ko. I don't see anything. Put a little bit more. Yung mga sobrang violent sa self. I don't know if that did anything. At least it has sunscreen. It's very light, which I like. Okay, so this is the next one that I want to try. Dear Dahlia, Skin Paradise Flaw Fit Expert Concealer. Sana tama yung shade ko. This reminds me of Fenty Beauty packaging. Dear Dahlia, I hate your stinking guts. You make me vomit. Your scum between my toes. Ooh. Okay, the applicator is very nice. It's angled. Ang dami niyang na-pick up. I'm just lightly dabbing over it. This is a technique that I learned. It's to kind of make yourself look like a clown. This for the thumbnail. I don't know what I'm doing. Enough with the self-deprecation, Sab. You can do this. Now, I feel like I should wet this. Okay, I'm gonna wet it. Okay. I ran it under the faucet, really squeezed it. It's slightly moist. Okay, come on, Dahlia. Ooh, is it too light? Is it the wrong shade, is it? Or can I live with it? I mean, having the shade a little lighter wouldn't hurt because it'll look like your eyes are bright, I guess. We'll see the finished product. Gusto mo yung mga ganito mag-makeup. Ang ganda. Ganda ka. I'm also going to dab a little bit on my eyelids, which during the process, I hate doing this because I look really creepy. Hashtag trust the process. And I do have a little bit of mustache situation going on. Thanks, hormones. Tama ba yung sinisi ko, hormones? Buti na lang wala akong pake. Alright, this is one thing that I really want to try. This is Kat Von D Everlasting Blush. The shade is Peony. Am I saying that right? Peony. 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 I think it's peony because when you say a bouquet of peonies. Peony. Juvenile humor. When I watched the video online, it said to just lightly dab, and then sabi nila, it's true. A little does go a long way. Wow. Wow. Now I've got some color. When I was younger, palagi akong sinasabihan ng, you have naturally rosy cheeks. And then now I never hear that. So thank you, Kat Von D. I forgot a step that I usually take pala before using concealer. A red color corrector is for people like me who have really dark under eyes. Let's wrap this up, Sab. Let's wrap this up. Okay, let's not forget my kilay. So what I use is an Anastasia Beverly Hills brush along with the Laurent Cosmetics Beachy Brows. This is local. When I first tried out this soap brow trend thing, which, you know, some makeup artists have done on me before, but I just don't know how to do it on myself. So I tried it, tas parang ako, ooh, I look like one of those Instagram models. Pero paglabas ko ng kwarto, sabi ni Vito, Mama, ano nangyari sa inyo? Go, oh, did I show you what I did? But what I do is I wet this, and then I do this until it forms like a paste, and then wipe it off a little bit. Look at what's gonna happen if I actually brush it all up. Mama, ano nangyari sa inyo? Deserve. So what I do is I will brush it up, and then towards here, I'm going to kind of brush it ng palabas. See? One of the tips that I watched is use the other end of the stick, any brush, and then use it to flatten it. Para siyang nilaminate. Oh. Ooh. Okay na ba yan? I feel like naparami yung soap. Pero pwede na yan. But my brows are very thick on their own. Oh, pero medyo matigas. Okay lang. Botox yan, te. And curl. I don't really use eyeshadow, but you know what? I guess I will. I can't find my eyeshadow. Let's try using my super old contour palette. When I say super old, I got this at my bridal shower pa yata, which was in 2014, I guess. Pretty sure this is expired. Please don't find me disgusting. A little bit of brown just on the sides. Para lang may konting definition. And this is something that I've been wanting to get kasi ang tagal ko nang walang ganitong brush. And I've been making do with the bigger brushes. I know how much of a difference it makes to put shadow under the eyes. So that's what I'm gonna do. And this one will help me be more precise about it. I really like it. Putting shadow under the eyes. Just a little bit. I have not had a contour brush in forever. I've just been using my blush brush as my contour brush. So thank you, Chelo and Ate Mia, because now I have a contour brush. I got the really small travel-sized one. It's Real Techniques, which is the brush brand that I really like. And you can use it with liquid or cream contour makeup. And then I put it here to help define the jaw. And then you can just use the remaining up here. I think that's fine. For a daily thing, I use a brown eyeliner, K palette, One Day Tattoo. Parang brown just makes it look softer. Okay, and then just a little bit of cat's eye. Is that what it's called? Cat's eye? Cat eye. Learn your terms, girl. And you know what? Sometimes when I'm feeling a little fun, I draw a little bit of my lower lash here. Just on the outside. And then this is my Sky High Maybelline Mascara. I like this. Makes my lashes look longer and fuller. There you go. And then I put underneath. Looks fine. For the final touch, I will use my Max Factor Lipfinity Velvet Matte. Been using this for the past 2 years. I've got a lot of comments on it on YouTube and Instagram. I really like this. The color is called Luxe Nude. I was gonna say Luxe Nude. How is it? How is it? I think it looks nice. I use these new products, and what do you think? Are the shades correct? Is something too light? Something too dark? I would appreciate your tips. It's always fun to do makeup. Oh, actually, funny story. Jim asked me one time, sabi niya, question. And it was genuinely out of curiosity. Sabi niya, question, why do you still put lipstick even if you're gonna put a mask on top of it? And then I said, honey, I put makeup on for myself. Honest review, So the new products that I used amounted to a little over 7,000 pesos. It was a gift to me, so, you know, thanks girls. I was happy to be able to try out new stuff, but honestly, I can't really tell because I just wore it. I should probably wait until the end of the day and see how it holds up. But definitely, I would spend on the blush. I super love it. I love the color. Sobrang soft lang talaga nung paglagay ko on the blush palette. And then, grabe yung nakita kong change. I don't know if it registers really well on camera, but it was very, very pigmented. Excuse the mess behind me. The CC cream I could do without. I would have just used normal sunscreen, I guess, because it says full coverage, but I don't feel like it actually made a difference. The brush that I got for under my eyes, it's not necessary. Definitely it was a splurge because it was free. I did choose the most affordable of its kind on Sephora. The beauty blender, it's nice, yeah, but I mean my old one, my 2-year-old, 3-year-old one is working just fine, but you know, for hygiene purposes, it was time to get a new one. And I really do recommend the beauty blender. I think it works great in making sure your makeup is well blended. I'm really happy with how I've been blending my makeup using the beauty blender, so I would recommend that. With the contour brush, it was also really nice. I mean, it's nice to have different brushes for different things. Personally, I have a powder blush. I have a powder brush, a blush brush. Now I have a contour brush. I have that small one that goes underneath. And then I have one for my eyeshadow. And some palettes, they have their own eyeshadow brush. I just make do with what I have. Take note that before I had any of these brushes, when I was in college, I would just use my fingers for everything. Like here, yung maliit na Sigma na brush na yun, that's pretty expensive for a brush. But you know, makes it easier for me. But before, this ring finger, you're the reason for my beauty. But yes, I used this to apply everything. Yung mga tint, blush. You can also use this to apply your eyeshadow. Maybe I should do a challenge like that. No brushes. It's fun. That's an idea for a vlog. I think I could have blended this better. I did not use the beauty blender on that. Oops. Anyway, that's it for me. If you have any suggestions for other vlogs, because I am doing a daily vlog the whole month of January, just leave a comment below and I will get to it. Hopefully, I'm having fun. Bye!